Well, with that, some big breaking news which is coming in. Rahul Gandhi has been disqualified from the parliament. This after the conviction of 2-year sentence that he got from a Surat court regarding the Modi surname remark. Rahul Gandhi had said in 2019 during a poll rally in Kollar of Karnataka that all the thieves have a Modi surname, and after that he has now been disqualified. Madhav is joining us with all the details. Madhav, this is huge. Rahul Gandhi disqualified from the parliament. He loses his membership.
Well, this is a very, very big development indeed at this point of time. I'm just going to read out from the Lok Sabha Secretariat's notification that is dated today, the 24th of March, that has just been put on the official website. And it says that consequent upon his conviction by the court of the Chief Judicial Magistrate Surat in CC 18712/2019, Rahul Gandhi, member of Lok Sabha representing the Wayanad Parliamentary Constituency of Kerala, stands disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha to the date of his conviction, that is 23rd March 2023, in terms of the provisions of Article 102(1)(e) of the Constitution of India, read with Section 8 of the Representation of People Act 1951. This is signed by the Secretary General of the Lok Sabha, Utpal Kumar Singh, and in fact has been issued today. The copy has been forwarded to Rahul Gandhi, the ex-member of Parliament. Copy forwarded to the President's Secretariat, the Prime Minister's Secretariat, the Rajya Sabha Secretariat, Election Commission of India, all ministries, departments of the Government of India, the Chief Electoral Officer of based in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, the Liaison Officer of the Director of Estate, Parliament House Annex, New Delhi, Secretary, New Delhi Municipal Council, New Delhi, also the Liaison Officer of Telephones, Parliament House Annex, and all officers and branches of the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Now, this is certainly a very, very important development, because what happens from here on remains to be seen. You know that the Congress is already protesting on this issue in different parts of the country. Already protests are underway, and in the background of all of that, this particular development coming in, what does it mean for the Congress in terms of their plans for the future? Is this an issue that the Congress is now going to take up with a renewed vigor now that the action has been
Madhav, stay with us, because we want to come back and discuss more about what happens to the Congress after Rahul Gandhi gets disqualified from the parliament. But for the timing, Meenakshi, you're joining us with the entire notice. If you can tell us what it says.
Well, yes, Meghna, we have managed to access this notice, and this is the first time that the viewers are seeing this notice from the Lok Sabha Secretariat on our television screens. So this notice basically puts it in black and white. It basically says, and I'm quoting it verbatim, the notification says, consequent upon his conviction by the court in Surat, Shri Rahul Gandhi, member of Lok Sabha representing the Wayanad Parliamentary Constituency of Kerala, stands disqualified, underlined, stands disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha from the date of his conviction. That's obviously 23rd of March, yesterday, in terms of the provision of Article 102 of the Constitution of India. That's the big news coming in. Notification of the Lok Sabha Secretariat access. This notification clearly says that Rahul Gandhi stands disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha. Back to you.
Well, that's huge. Let me go back across to Madhav. Madhav, as we were discussing, what does it mean for the Congress party?
Well, it remains to be seen what the Congress's strategy from here on will be. Rahul did come to the parliament today, but very importantly, he only went to the Congress Parliamentary Party office. He did not enter the chamber of the Lok Sabha, where he was a member until yesterday, until that conviction took place and the sentencing also took place. Now, with the 30 days being given, what is many were speculating about whether they would wait for the disqualification process to begin, but that has not happened. Now, what has happened is very clearly the Secretariat has followed the model that happened in the case of SP leader Azam Khan's son, Abdullah Azam, where the very day that he was convicted, the very next day after he was convicted, he was disqualified as a member of the Legislative Assembly in Uttar Pradesh. Now, very clearly, that is the same thing that has happened in this particular case as well. And Rahul Gandhi now stands disqualified. Now, this has huge implications for what happens from here on as far as, Rahul Gandhi and his own political future is concerned. With this disqualification, does this mean that Rahul Gandhi and all future polls, will he be able to contest them at all? That becomes a very, very big question at this point of time. What happens, for instance, with the seat of Wayanad, which has shifted to vacating Amethi? Is there a possibility that, some other member of the Gandhi family, perhaps Priyanka Gandhi, could contest from there? All of these are very important questions at this point of time. And Rahul Gandhi, of course, while he has been raising the issue, and Congress has been raising
in fact, Madhav, do stay on with us. Majid Memon of the TMC, but also a legal joining us here on the show. Majid and Memon, if you can explain to us, legally speaking, what happens from here onwards? After all, he's no longer an MP, he gets disqualified. What happens to Wayanad? Are we looking at by polls?
Well, this was expected because the political motivation of BJP right from inception has been to get an opportunity to oust him from the house because of the, you see, a lot of noise that has been going on since the time that his apology is being sought and he wanted to speak in the parliament. The parliament has not been functioning, and all these, you see, events that are occurring in the last 2 weeks.
But that's happened in the courtroom.
No, but let me have 1 minute. Now, as far as the politics is concerned, certainly BJP wanted this. But if law is concerned, Rahul Gandhi, who has obtained a 30-day stay to his jail sentence, could have immediately rushed to the appellate court asking for suspension of his sentence and conviction under Section 389 of Criminal Procedure Code. If he could have got that, probably he would have averted this disqualification.
So is it bad legal strategy then? Do stay on with us. Majid Memon, Shehzad Poonawala also joining us, national spokesperson with the BJP. Well, it seems like we've lost that audio connection. So, Majid Memon, you must explain to us, you said that if he could have possibly gotten it quashed, if he had gone to the appellate court immediately, he didn't do that. However, from here onwards, is there any other avenue which is available to Rahul Gandhi? Can he appeal against him, do anything about the disqualification?
You see, the legal position, as far as law is concerned, it's a very clear situation today that once you are convicted for an offence and sentenced to jail for a certain term, you would automatically stand disqualified unless both your sentence as well as conviction are suspended by an express order of the appellate court, which unfortunately Rahul did not have. And that is precisely why BJP has made boon of the opportunity and has, at its first opportune time, got him disqualified because the Speaker, the Parliamentary Affairs, everybody is with the ruling party.
Well, is that the reason? Political vendetta is what Majid Memon saying. Tom Vadakan of the BJP joining us. Mr. Vadakan, is that what happening?
This is catching up. This is poetic justice. This is the same gentleman who tore the ordinance by the Manmohan Singh government, in which there was some reprieve for cases like this, and especially for Lalu Prasad ji. And he tore it, and today he's facing the same music. If this is not nemesis, if this is not poetic justice, what is? This gentleman has been defaming the nation. This gentleman has been creating problems for our democratic structure, questioning the very existence of our democracy. He's been defaming the nation. And what do you think will happen? Law will definitely take its own course. What happened in Kolar, if you listen to the speech, you will realize this man has been making statements against communities. And if the law catches up with him, this is nothing to do with the BJP.
So you're saying this is not political at all. The law is catching up with him. Tom Vadakan, Majid Memon, stay with us. Rashid Alvi of the Congress Party joining us. Mr. Alvi, your first reaction to Rahul Gandhi's disqualification?
Very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Rahul Gandhi is a leader of the country, and whatever has happened, we have respect for the court. We have respect for the judgment of the court. But it is happening every day in this country. Bharatiya Janata Party leaders, they always accuse Gandhi family. They criticize Gandhi family and Congress party in a very bad taste. And not only this, every day they speak against Muslim community. Pakistan भेज दो इनको, घर वापसी कराओ, लव जिहाद कराओ, इनके दुकानों से कोई सामान मत खरीदो. What is happening in this country? But nothing has happened to them. And you remember, a few years back, I think 1 year back, Delhi High Court has issued a direction against a leader of Bharatiya Janata Party to register FIR against him. High Court judge is transferred. Security is provided to him, that person. This is happening in this country.
I think you're talking about Kapil Mishra case, but Tom Vadakan, Rashid Alvi is saying, and Rashid Alvi, do do stay on with us because we want you to respond to what Tom Vadakan says. But Rashid Alvi is saying, Mr. Tom Vadakan, that this is selective crackdown only on the opposition.
This is not selective selection or victimization. This is the reality that this gentleman has brought on himself. The Congress party is suffering because of the tongue and the language he uses. The number of members elected to Parliament is a clear indication of his tongue and what he says, and he has no control over this tongue. He defames this country abroad. He calls for foreign intervention in our democratic setup. He talks about the foreign powers to come in to restore democracy in my country. Is this any leader? Has any leader done this before? This is nemesis catching up. This is poetic justice. This has nothing to do with the Bharatiya Janata Party. And I think the Congress spokesman is mixing issues. He's brought this minority issue to create a situation. This is not true. We are Sabke Saath, Sabka Vikas is the slogan of our Prime Minister. And we have done everything possible.
Respond to that, Mr. Rashid Alvi. They are saying it's poetic justice. Law is catching up. The Parivar isn't above the rules of the land.
No, but I do not want to answer any question. Now I can say that this is the right time. All members of Parliament of opposition parties should come out. They should resign. If opposition parties are not coming together, then at least member of Parliament of Congress party, they should resign immediately.
Will that happen, Mr. Rashid Alvi?
Gandhi, to protect Constitution, to protect this country, to protect Parliament, it is the right time to come forward to resign from the membership of Parliament.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if that happens.